So this is day 10 for my polyphasic sleep experiment. And this video I'm going to do standing up because I was sitting for a few hours. Or no, I was sitting. I don't know. I was sitting, and I'm cranky, and I want to move. So I'm moving. I'm dancing. Today I had something that I wanted to say all morning, and now it's almost noon, and I had this very important thing to say, and then I went to my nap, and I got up from my nap, and I cannot connect with it much now. But I'm gonna try and say it anyway because I want to remember it. So YouTube is going to remember it for me. What I had this morning was a decent night's sleep, and I have an app which knows when I'm sleeping and how. It's scary, and I kind of hope that it's fake because if it's not, it's really disturbing. I'm not sure I want my phone to know when I'm dreaming. Maybe he knows what I'm dreaming. Um, I'm not dreaming much. That was it. That was the beginning of my um, thoughts this morning. I was dreaming so much. Usually, I'm dreaming. Usually, most of my life, I'm dreaming. This is almost my favorite exercise. Thinking and dreaming. That's the stuff I enjoy doing. People like going to the movies. I like closing my eyes and let the movies come to me. And there are very good movies. And I had serious problems with sleep all of my life. I was always tired. It doesn't matter how much I slept. I oversleep, I undersleep, um, I did never had normal hours, and nothing felt natural and good and suitable for the way I wanted to feel. And I was dreaming a lot. I think at some point I was so tired when I got up. I I needed like 2 3 hours. I was just numb because I was exhausted, because in my dreams I had a full life, events, challenges, and relationships, and fears and hopes, and it was a lot. It was like a second life. And now I've noticed that I'm not dreaming, or maybe I am, but I don't remember my dreams. They're not a significant part of me, and maybe it's like a flicker of something visual, but it's not a story. I don't get emotionally involved in these dreams, and I really don't feel them when I wake up. When I wake up, I just feel rested and sleepy because I didn't get enough rest. But I feel like my brain did the sleeping activity, did the rest, and not lived a second life when I'm supposed to be sleeping. And the interesting thing that I've noticed is um, I kind of discovered maybe today that I had, maybe I still have it, but I definitely had a kind of split personality. Um, there was the evening me, which is the active me, the planning me. I had my aspirations and plans and activities I wanted to do, places I want to go, people I want to meet. And it was usually in the evening that it got more intense, and I made more plans, and I exercised, and I read books, and I play the violin, and I go on walks in the evening. At nights, I'm very, very, very active at night. About 12 at night is the time when I'm looking at my room or my house and decide to move furniture around, because suddenly I have a vision of how much better my life would be if things would be different and more exciting. And and then I make more plans because I think, okay, there is so much more I want to do, and I can do it at night because there are no people or places and anything. So I make a list and I leave it for the morning me to find it and just execute. And the morning me, which is my second personality, he looks at this list in the morning and he goes like and the morning me, which is, I think now, is actually an extension of my sleeping me, he has no idea why any of these things are important, because life is good. I I think it's because in the night my sleeping me gets so much done, so much satisfaction by not acting. Um, it's like binging on excellent movies and 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 when I wake up, I'm still kind of the sleeping me, and the morning me doesn't really see any urgency in action because he had lots of fun at night, and it takes a few hours, maybe like the better part of a day, for this sleeping morning me to fade away. And really, when I'm in the morning phases of my life, usually I can really, I have no urge to do any of these things that were happening and were important yesterday, um, the day before, and nothing gets done. And then at some point, the morning me fades away and the evening me wakes up. And he's looking at the list and he's looking at the stuff that were done and nothing got done. And then the evening me gets stressed and angry because why can't anything get done when I'm not here? And then the evening me gets a kind of hyperactive because there's so much stuff to do and nothing ever gets done. So I over exercise sometimes because or I get more an adrenaline rush, and I get and that is the reason I think why I had such problem falling asleep a lot of the time, because I was so active. I was trying to do so much of the stuff I wanted to do, and the morning me did not take care of it, any of it, and I get really yeah, hyperactive. And this morning I realized that because I'm not really dreaming or not um, emotionally involved in my dreams, or maybe dreaming but not so much, it doesn't have the inertia. And I woke up this morning and I saw the evening me, and the morning me was nowhere, and the sleeping me, the morning sleeping passive couch potato me, wasn't there. And I just had the list from yesterday and I was looking at it, finally looking at it and saying, oh, I can do these things. Yeah, that's the way I felt. I can finally get the list done. And I was in the morning in the balcony, still very sleepy, with my eyes going like this because I don't get enough sleep. I get 4.5 hours sleep at night, and that's it. And I don't always manage to nap. And day 10, yes, I'm like this for 10 days. And in the morning, 7 in the morning, I'm sleepy. I'm sitting in the balcony, and I want to exercise. I want to do push-ups on the balcony at 7 in the morning. Never happened. And I didn't because I was cold and the floor was dirty. Okay, again, it's I had no storage, so the video went like it cut itself and cut my head off. And so, yes, the morning me, I had it. I had it for most of the morning, and then I decided to take a nap. And I couldn't fall asleep, maybe because I was so excited because the evening me finally got a chance to see the daylight. And I couldn't fall asleep. And what usually happens when I can't fall asleep in these naps is I kind of have these waves of wanting to sleep, and they relax me and I don't really think of anything. And it's like that for like 15 minutes, and the phone rings and I wake up and I'm quite refreshed even though I didn't sleep. And this time what happened was that my brain wasn't relaxed, but I had images like a dream. I had um, images of things and places and people that I see during the days, and they all came up in the front. And I saw this dream movie that I usually get at night, and I was awake. I could see it very clearly and see how stupid and uninteresting it actually is. Um, and after 20 minutes, I got up and I felt like shit. And I recognized the morning me. It's the person that was very passive suddenly. Suddenly, I didn't really want to do anything, so I spent an hour just drinking coffee and looking at my phone. And that is an interesting topic. So I'm going to explore it some more in the next few days. And this experiment will be a month. And after a month, I either stop or maybe decide that this will be my life now until I decide otherwise. But I'm really interested in this in the difference between my split personality and how it manifests itself, and does it last? Maybe it's only today, maybe it's for the rest of my life. And maybe I decided that if the morning me is something that I will lose forever, and I only get the hyperactive evening me, then it's okay. Because I feel that we have this certain amount of years, I hope, of life, and at the end of it, the sleeping passive morning me will still be waiting for me, but the active me, the evening me, won't be. So if I have a chance to let the evening me more airtime, then I will, even if the sleeping passive morning me will not be a part of me anymore. So yes, this is homicide.